So if you're just starting out on YouTube, it's actually a really good place to be, because you can make any kind of video you want and nobody's really watching and nobody cares about you. And that's what hurts the most as well. Like if you're like me, when I was first posting on YouTube and you'd post something and you get no views, it would hurt. You'd feel like you were a loser, you know? And you are a loser. And no, I'm a loser. But anyway, you'd feel like a loser because nobody's watching. But what you expect? Nobody knows who you are. There's thousands of videos, tens of thousands of videos being posted to YouTube every day. Billions of videos. Okay, probably not billions, but lots and lots of videos are being posted every day by people. So you're not going to stand out. And anyway, YouTube needs to trust you a little bit. You need to have a bit of a relationship with YouTube where you're consistent, you're showing up. Otherwise, YouTube doesn't trust you and its mother doesn't accept you because you're weird and different. So like you've got to build up a relationship with YouTube, and you've got to be posting regularly before it even begins to really show you around the place. And anyway, you should be very glad that you're not getting any views, because you don't want views. Trust me, if you started getting views, you'd panic. Like, that's why we think we want something, but we really don't. And the great thing about not having views and being a new channel is that you can experiment with whatever you want. You can practice and find your style and your rhythm. And trust me, it's not easy making videos. It's very scary. Like, you know, I made a video there recently about failure, and I spoke very openly about how I was experiencing this intense sense of failure. And that was really scary to make. I remember when I posted it, I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, you know, why am I saying that stuff? Why am I, you know, you're not supposed to say that stuff, you know, because you're making yourself vulnerable and it's scary. And you're scared. I was scared that people were going to maybe bully me or something. And you do get that too. I didn't get anything with that video, but I mean, if I go through my videos and look at like likes and dislikes, I have a lot of dislikes. It's not like an alarming amount, but they're there. And you know, sometimes you post something and you get like 2-3 downvotes, and it really hurts, because you're like, God, I'm just starting out here. I'm really like looking for a little bit of positive feedback, and instead you're getting downvotes sometimes. No, usually I don't. Usually I get likes and it's okay, but don't let it throw you off, because people that are downvoting stuff, like, I don't know where their heads are at. I don't know why they're doing that. It's a really weird thing to do. Like, I don't really understand it, to be honest. But, and also, another thing is that if you are causing people to downvote you, you've obviously done something of some merit, because otherwise they wouldn't care. Like, it's probably better that they downvoted. I don't know. It's a kind of a mental game, to be honest. But, you know, you've got to ask yourself, is what I'm making, is the video that I'm making, is it offensive? Is it rude? Is it derogatory? Is it mocking somebody? Is it taking advantage of somebody? Is it hurting somebody? That's the way I look at it. And if the answer is no, which it most likely isn't, like, you know, you'd have to be kind of very fiery person to be causing damage or trying to attack somebody or something, or doing a disservice. Like, if you're genuinely just enjoying yourself, experimenting, making a video for the fun of it, then you have absolutely nothing to feel guilty about or worried about. And if people are downvoting it, forget about it. It doesn't matter. You know, there's nothing wrong with making the YouTube videos. So anyway, the point being, like, if you're a small YouTube channel like I am, it's great. You should be glad, because you can just experiment. You can have fun. There's nothing to lose. But you will have to face your fear, and the fear of being publicly kind of ridiculed or being publicly disliked is so intense. It's so strong. And, you know, it's so strong that most people won't ever really try. They won't ever really make a YouTube video because they're so scared. But I can almost guarantee you, your first video probably won't get any views. And that in itself is a challenge to try and get over that. But that's it. And anyway, with regards to my own channel, you know, I'm very much in experimentation mode right now. I'm trying a lot of different things. I mean, obviously this is a painting channel. This is an art channel for the most part. But I like talking as well, and I like the ease of just being able to turn on the camera and record for a bit. And ideally, like, this would work too. I don't know. I'm seeing what works. I'm seeing what I enjoy. I'm seeing, you know, I don't mind doing stuff for other people too, like making videos that are more likely to get clicks, as long as I enjoyed it. But yeah, I don't want to push myself in any uncomfortable way. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And also, I'm always listening and reading your comments, guys, by the way. And, you know, there's a few of you that are really, really showing a lot of support, and I really appreciate that. And I'm open to suggestions. Somebody asked me to paint something from the Arcane, or, you know, what's that show? The League of Legends show. I think it's called Arcane or something. And it's kind of an animated show. And somebody asked me to paint one of the characters from that. And I think I'm going to do that because I think it's actually a good idea, because it's a very popular show and it could draw in some more viewers, and it could make a nice painting as well. So I'm thinking that might be the next video. But we're just experimenting, you know. There's nothing really to lose. I can't lose right now. We're just trying things out, seeing what works, what doesn't. And yeah, so stick around and we'll see what happens, and we can get through all this together, guys. So peace and love, boys and girls, and we'll see you on the next video.